Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Check Mike 54. Mike and Alpha. Mike 54. Mike 54. Ready?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gordon. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Gordon. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Doug Marrone going to send out his field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12. Now Trubisky on 1st down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun. Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, and this is Cook with a grab. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Ready, break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's going to have the first down past the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Fournette, a first down carry. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Jaguars 3, Titans nothing.
Here we go. 8, read. Hey, team 6. Look at me, zipper.
In your face.
From the gun, Gordon. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Operating from the gun, Gordon. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Gordon. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw. Gordon. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick DJ Hayden. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Tucson.
54. It's going to be a long
snap.
On 1st and 10, Gordon. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jarrell Casey, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back to throw. Gordon. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jarrell Casey make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
55, my God, 55.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gordon, he sets to fire, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sincere.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. It's brought in left side by Tate. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, Delta.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the pressure gets to him again. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now it's Tate. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Trubisky to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Looking to throw. Gordon. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Gordon. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off near his own 48, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Throwing on first down, Gordon. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. On 3rd down, Gordon. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now Trubisky back into his end zone. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Lock in.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Number West.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership hit.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Hey, pick up.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
5.
On 1st down, Gordon. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
Off play action. Gordon. Sharks got it. Left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling.
It got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
5.
Crunch time, defense. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Now it's Trubisky to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd and goal. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Watch the safety 61. Matchbox, what now?
On 1st and 10, Gordon. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Bravo.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go, defense.
Throwing on 1st down. Gordon. He's going to look deep down the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at about the 31. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my deck.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point put through by Succop, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Gordon. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And he's got it. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. And
that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor they'll be watching. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And this is Cook with the ground. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans...
18.
11-yard line.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Succop. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Titans 34, Jaguars 26.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Jaguars
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile,